Aloha and welcome to Upside Down Pilates. My name is Lisa Orrick and we are going to do a lesson using the small ball. So this is a gym over ball and it was given to me by Derek at OPTP, so you can go grab these at the OPTP website. And this is about a 9-inch ball. And I keep it a little deflated. So I'm going to use it today. It will be a little deflated. That's how I like to use it. You could also, if you didn't have a ball at home, you could use a roll-up towel, or most of the exercises you could use a pillow or nothing at all if you needed to do that. All right. So we're going to start with some constructive rest to get centered and then move into micro necks with our ball. Alrighty, put your ball off to the side at first and go ahead and lie down onto your back. And constructive rest was developed by Dr. Lula Swigard, who is my teacher's teacher, if you are familiar with it at all. You're going to allow your knees to drop in towards each other with your knees bent. And you're just going to let your arms drape over the front of your chest here. And you can keep your eyes open or you can close them. And all you're going to do is just take a moment and rest. And just see how your body's feeling today, if you have any points of tension or pain. And just notice your breathing and see how it's doing. And notice your mind, see if it's racing. Notice what you're thinking about. And when you're ready, go ahead and release your arms, and you can bring your legs up to parallel. And if you like, you can open your eyes. And we're going to take the small ball and put it at the nape of our neck. And let our head rest on the ball. If this is uncomfortable for you, just go ahead and remove the ball and do this on the floor. But you're going to imagine you have your pencil on the tip of your nose, and that pencil is going to reach all the way up to the top of the ceiling. And your pencil can be a color. My pencil will be red today to match the ball. And you're just going to draw a small line up and down on the ceiling 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to make a small line right to left with our pencil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to make 10 circles each way on the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we'll go the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to draw our ABCs on the ceiling. You can do uppercase, lowercase, and you could really do whatever language that you would like to do. I will do the English alphabet as far as I know it. Here we go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. And now we're just going to let our head fall right to left a few times, letting any last bits of tension that we may have in our neck release. And as you're doing this, you can just notice if your head goes one side more than the other side, or if you have more tension on one side than the other side. And bring your head back to the center. And now you're going to take the ball out from underneath your head. Let your head rest down and bring the ball into your hands. And we're actually going to bring the ball up towards the sky. And we're going to do some movements in our shoulder girdle. And we're going to keep a little pressure on the ball, but you're not really going to squeeze it very hard. But having the arms a little bit closed is going to help us encourage our serratus anterior, but keep the pectoralis major and minor from overactivating. So here we go. We're going to reach your shoulder blades up to the ceiling away from the ground. And now you're going to pull your shoulder blades back to the ground. And again, you're going to push them up. And now you're going to draw them down. You can exhale as you press up if you like. Inhale, draw them back down. 2 more. Inhale as you draw them back down. 1 more time. Exhale, press the shoulder blades up. Try keep your elbows straight. And inhale, draw them back down. And now let's reset in the middle. And I want you to take a look and see if your index fingers are touching into the ball. And then look at your elbows. See if you can rotate your elbows towards your face, the insides of your elbows towards your face. Make sure your elbows are straight and that your index fingers, the balls of your index fingers, are touching the ball. We're going to do one shoulder at a time. So let's go for our right shoulder. You're going to reach your right shoulder blade to the sky. The ball will roll a little bit forward. And now you're going to pull the right shoulder blade back down to the ground. Right shoulder blade to the sky. Right shoulder blade to the ground. Again, right shoulder blade to the sky. And right shoulder blade to the ground. You can think of pushing and pulling. And one more time, pushing and pulling. And now reset it in the center, and we're going to go for left. Left shoulder blade. And now pull it back. Left shoulder blade. And pull it back. Left shoulder blade and draw it back. Push the left shoulder forward. Pull the left shoulder backwards. 1 more. Push the left shoulder forwards and pull the left shoulder backwards. And now we're going to try alternating. Right and draw it back. And now push the left and draw it back. Again, push the right and draw it back. And push the left and draw it back. And push the right and draw it back. And the left we're going to do 2 more times. Push the right and draw it back, and the left. 1 more time. Push the right and draw it back, and push the left and draw it back. All right, now we're going to do circles with our shoulders. So you're just going to keep the ball right here, and we'll circle our shoulders forward, up and around, and back down. Go again. 2, we'll do 5 each way. 3, 4, 5. Let's go the other way. Circle back up and around. 1. Again, try to keep your elbows as straight as you can. 2. And the index finger touching the ball. 3. Nice wide hands. 4, 5. Now, reset your shoulders. We're going to take a big inhale. And as we exhale, we're going to slowly bring our ball up overhead. See if you can keep your elbows straight and the index finger touching the ball. And then bring it back right up where you started as you inhale. Go again. Exhale, bring it up overhead. And then inhale, bring it back to the ceiling. Big exhale. And big inhale. 2 more. One more. Nice. All right, we're going to take the ball down and we're actually going to place it underneath our upper back. So the easiest way to do this is come up just a little bit and you're going to put it right at that upper back, where if you were to be wearing a bra, where your bra strap would be. Feet are going to be hips distance apart. And we're going to bring our hands behind our head looking forward. We're going to do some extensions here. Inhale, arch back, open the chest. And now exhale, fold it forward. We're going to do 5. That's 1. Inhale, arch back to where it feels comfortable for you. 2. Inhale, arch, and you can open the elbows a little. 3. Inhale, arch and open. 4. Inhale, arch and open. 5. Now we're going to twist and arch open to the right. So you're going to inhale, twist, arch open to the right, and you can look to the right elbow, and exhale, come to the center. 1. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, center. 2. Inhale, arch and open right. Exhale, center. 3. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, center. 4. One more. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale, let's go left. Inhale, arch and open. Look at your left elbow. Exhale, center. 1. Inhale, arch and open. 2. So you're twisting and extending simultaneously if you can. 3. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale. 4. One more. Inhale, arch and open. Exhale. 5. All right, place your elbows down and we're just going to come up and you're going to take a little breather and then we're going to go back down and we're actually going to go side to side. All right, so I call this drawing little rainbows. You could do it seated if you want, if the ball is too exciting, but we'll just be flat to the sky, not an extension. So you're going to lie back down with the ball back at your upper middle back, hands behind your head. If this is too challenging, just cross your hands right at your shoulders. Let's go back and look at the ceiling so you're parallel to the sky. And now you're just going to side bend to the right. Keep your eyes on the ceiling. Side bend to the left. You're trying to avoid twisting. Side bend right and side bend left. And this is 3, right and side bend left. And this is 4, right and side bend left. And one more, side bend right and side bend left. And come back to the center. Go ahead, press your elbows down to push you up. And we're going to remove the ball away from our upper back. And then you're going to lie yourself right back down and just take a moment and let your head release out. Alrighty, we're going to take the ball and put it under our pelvis now and move down into our lower abdominals. So that was focusing on our upper abdominals. The easiest way I've found to get into this is if you turn side and then you put the ball just at your lower back and then you can roll up onto it and then there you are. You can also just lift your hips and slide it underneath if you like, but this is probably the easiest way to get you going. So it's right up underneath at your sacrum or your lower back, just above your tailbone. Make sure the ball of your big toe, your pinky toe, and your heels are anchored down. And make sure that your knees are shining straight to the sky. We don't want them in or out. You're going to try and keep them straight up. You can bring your arms down by your sides. And now we're going to arch and curl. So you're going to arch your tailbone over the ball. And then exhale, curl. Inhale, arch your low back. Exhale, hollow the abs and curl it underneath. And again, inhale, arch. And exhale, curl. Inhale, arch. And exhale, curl. One more, inhale, arch. And exhale, curl. Now come back to the center and roll and bring your right hip towards the ground as the left hip bone goes to the sky. And now you're going to roll the other way. Left hip bone down, right hip bone up. And right hip bone down, left hip bone up. And left hip bone down, right hip up. And again, to the right and to the left. 2 more, to the right, to the left. Last time, right and left. Now, bring your pelvis back to the center and we're going to do little circles. Pubic bone to the ground, right hip to the ground, lower back to the ground, left hip to the ground. Pubic bone down, right hip down. Pubic bone goes up as your lower back goes to the ground. Left hip down. Let's go again. Circle it out to the right. You can go a little bit smoother. That was 3. 2 more. 4. 1 more. 5. And now let's bring it back in the middle. And now we're going to go to the left. Pubic bone down, left hip down, lower back down, right hip down. Pubic bone down, left hip down, lower back down, right hip down. Let's smooth it out, circle it out. 3. Again, you're trying to keep your knees as still as you can in space. 4. 1 more. 5. All right, come back to the center. Now we're going to have a bit more fun and we're going to focus on our obliques, the internal external oblique cross lateral connection. So you're going to take your right leg and you're actually going to extend it out at a little bit of a diagonal. And as you inhale, you're going to allow the right leg to go forward and arch your right side of your pelvis over the ball a little bit on the diagonal. And then as you breathe out, You're going to hollow your abs and drag the right leg up over to your left rib. And you're going to inhale, extend the right leg away from the left rib. Exhale, drag it up. And go again. Extend the right leg away. Exhale, drag the right leg up. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drag it up. 1 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, drag it up. All right, bring your right leg back up. Now we're going to go the other side. So left leg is going to extend out on a little bit of a diagonal here. And now you're going to allow your left hip to drag over on the diagonal to the left. And now you're going to use your abdominals to drag it up over to your right rib. Inhale, extend that left hip. Exhale, drag it up 2. Inhale, extend it out. Exhale, connect it up 3. 2 more. Reach the left hip away. Exhale, drag the left hip in. 1 more. Reach the left hip away. Exhale, drag it in. Now we're going to have some real fun and extend both legs. If this is too exciting, just watch. So you're going to let both legs drag away, and then we're going to use those abs to drag the legs up 1. Inhale, extend and open. Drag the legs up 2. Inhale, extend and open. 3. 2 more. 4. 1 more. 5. Keep the abs connected and bring those legs up to rest. Yay, we've made it. All right, remove your ball out of the way. So those were our lying on our back exercises or supine exercises. Let's take a moment and regroup and see how our body feels. Allow your knees to drop together. And like we did in the beginning, allow your arms to cross over your chest and close your eyes. And just do a nice little body check here. See how we're feeling. Notice your breathing. Notice your thoughts. Notice any points of tension or pain. And just compare the difference from when we started a few moments ago to now and see how you're doing. And then release out of it. Open your eyes a moment. Go ahead, turn yourself side and come on up to seated.
I hope the readers of my book use it as inspiration in transforming themselves from sick into that full state of being sexy and ready to get out there and do whatever it is their voice needs to share with the world.
After 16 plus years of Upside Down Pilates 3 times a week, being fortunate to meet Lisa and to benefit from her sharing her life journey as told in this book, I hope every parent can apply healthy choices for themselves, but more for their children who will follow in their footsteps. Getting a head start makes for positive, happy, healthy, pain-free, sexy individuals.
We're going to dig into diet, exercise, the importance of rest and the kind of rest that we need. The book follows my story. But what I want you to do is insert yourself into my story and follow along and make the changes that I made so that you can also reclaim your health.